Traders, it's Josh here, and I'm just bringing you a recap of the market of the week and what we're going to follow up of the week. As you can see, with our special tools that available to us, most of the markets don't have volume, and it's similar to almost every market. So we'll just bring you a few of the selected clear-cut ones that we told that we're going to trade. I'm going to do one breakdown here, and the rest will be in the trading room. Yeah, so this market, this week, what we're going to focus on is gold. We're going to focus on the Euro Aussie, the Pound Aussie potential probably trade for the week, middle of the week, developing. Euro JPY, Aussie USD, which we've been holding since last week, and Euro JPY, gold, and Euro New Zealand. And we have more gold on the Nasdaq, more trade on the Nasdaq and the S&P and the German DAX index. As time goes on, I'll be covering more commodity markets apart from gold, oil, bonds, wheat, copper, and things like that. But let's look at a quick update of potential trade and why I'm still bearish, sorry, on gold based on our private eye here. So as you can see, we've had a breakout buy here, and the main key level which our tool is keeping out of the market has been 1758. Just note that this is an Ninja Trader platform, FXCM, so depending on the broker, price will be different. So this is where it tells us to go short, and as always, our stop loss or risk is very tight because it tells us where the stop loss is there. It's just above the entry because the commercials is keep telling us what is happening and why we should where we should put. So if the only way you'll be taken out of this tight stop losses when price spikes, but if it spikes due to news, it's a fake move and it will come down. So this is the short we took last week, and the price entry was 1751 and 1752 and 1749, and the stop loss was 1755. So as you can see, our first take profit 1713 here was hit. On the other platform, that's around 1717 on Admiral Market and IC Market, yeah, around that price range. That's the first take profit, and the reason why price moved back was that's the resistance here, as it's telling us, a reversal here. So this week, what we're looking at is, as you can see, for Friday, the whole market reverse as our system was telling us. So what I'm looking forward for price to come is around 1739 or 1737 is an potential first entry, and the stop loss would be around 1758. But what I really want to see is price to rally back to 1748, 1750 level. Then I will go in short, and the stop loss will be around 1758. Then our take profits will be how I'm going to play it is I will wait for price to draw down. That's the first take profit of 1717. That's on Thursday's low. The first take profit hit. Then I'm going to move my stop loss to 1720 because price has the potential to drop to 1700 or 1690. So what happens is if I move my stop loss to lock in profit at 1720 from an entry of 1748 or 1750, it means that if price should not break down low and rally back up, I'm locking profit and I'm going to take my profit. But from there, if price breaks and hold and continues to go down, it means I'm going to still keep my trade and gain all the profit, and I'll let you see from this angle. So this is what is happening here. Okay, we have our trend line. Hold on. Here. Yes. So 1768 was this is ETS Capital platform, so the price might not be the same with your broker. So that's what I'm looking for. Hold on, let me bring the cross. I need, hold on, not order. Hold on, toolbar. Okay. Yes, okay. No, not to create a new chart. Hold on. Okay, so let's move on anyway. This is what I'm looking for. Those are the price levels, and let me switch this template to the candlesticks, and I'll show you what I mean here. So this is the weekly chart, and this is why price move back up. This is why price actually move back up, because we couldn't break here, we couldn't hold. So what I'm looking on the daily chart, I want price to attempt back here again. You can see a lot of rejection from this level, 52, and my strategy, those who know my students, yeah, from there we have a potential sell. So this is what I'm talking about, 1710, and if you go to the weekly extension, that will be around 1700 here, because then price is going to close below here, and before I will possibly look for an extension to this level for a reversal buy. So when we come to the 4-hour level, you can see what is happening here. And once we have that, I want the price to rally back up here, back to 51 or back to around 48, 44. So if I'm going to go here first, in my first entry, that will be a very small trade, and I will wait and see where the high comes before we go. But as time goes on, this week we're waiting for our technicians to update most of our private developed tools that help us in the market, and I'll be telling you potential highs for the day and potential lows, and why we take certain trade. So next trade that I want to discuss with you, which we still going to go in, is the Aussie USD. Aussie USD. That's the next trade I'll be looking for entries in the week. So hold on. I've got a lot, a messy chart. That is it. Aussie USD. So we've been talking about this trade, and we were selling this market last week in the group, and the reason of the why we sold was here. We called out the highs before, and we now call in the lows. So it's the same scenario. This is potential high. I'm looking for the market to rally back up, and once the market rally back up to supply area, this is a 4-hour chart. So I'm looking for a supply area of 0.65 or an extension somewhere here. You can see all the rejections on this level before I'll be looking for my sell and take profit. So other markets that we're going to discuss, I'm going to actually try and post the video in my trading group, and if you want to subscribe to our YouTube channel and you want special passage to our trading room, you let me know. So I'm going to bring you here, and I want to show you the Aussie US dollar, why we have a strong confirmation. So you can see more of the Aussie pairs here. This is the Aussie New Zealand dollar, so which was we call the lows here to sell, and the stop loss was here. So this trade also is a potential setup for sell. We look for a rally back up at 1.072 levels, and our stop loss is going to be here, and we are looking for a break below 1.0674 and a low to the 1.068. area. That's be where our first take profit is going to be. But let's look for Aussie USD. Hold on. Yeah, there you are. Come here. So you can see why the market cannot rally. As I tell you, this is my I like to call it volume indicator, but it's not a volume indicator. It tells you whether there is a strong rallies, as you see, or there is a strong decline. And as you can see, for about 1 month now, we really don't have any volume in the market. That is why it wouldn't rally. If I show you the weekly chart here, you can see why we are expecting, because the market, that is a strong resistance area, and that was at the target when we got in at the reversals from here. That was the first or second take profit targets, because once price comes above it, that will be a breakout buy. So now we expect the market to pull back a little bit down. So this is why we are selling the market. I want to show you here. So I'm expecting the market to pull up a little bit, and then we will go in probably for a potential sell from 0.65790. 0.65790. And I'm going to update you on my entry and the stop loss once the trades are confirmed. Another potential trade setting up for the week, which I talk about, is developing probably for the middle of the week at the Great Britain Pound Aussie, and we have the Euro Aussie as well. So as you can see, this is the Great Britain Pound Aussie. I have my first resistance hit on last Friday. So what I'm expecting this market to do is a little bit pull down on the daily to confirm a buy around this level, 1.851, and then our target now is going to be 1.88. that would be a first target, because then extension is going to be here where a strong resistance is hit, and we're going to look for another pullback to the downside after we take our profit. So if you look at the weekly, as you can see, that is the weekly. This is what I'm telling you. That is why our private eye is so good. We work hard, we invest a lot in what we do, because this is a business. You can see when we were told to sell here, that is a very tight stop loss here, but look at that. Our indicators, which is a private only exclusive to me, some few people around the world, it keeps keeping us inside, and you can see how strong the downtrend is, because it's telling us there is volume in the market. So if we don't have any volume, then there is no need to. So this is why we're looking for a buy. As you can see, the daily on the 1 hour chart, we have the breakout buy here. So what we are looking for is a pullback to demand or support area, then we will go in for a buy. But this trade is similar to the breakdown on the Euro Aussie, and I will discuss a little bit about the Euro New Zealand. That is another trade which probably will be set up the middle of the week for a potential buy, because of I'm looking the market to pull back down a little bit. There is a few scenarios. Probably I'm looking at a buy entry of around 1.76470, but I'm going to update you, because this market has a potential to rally and give us 600 pips or 300 pips by the end of the week. So you can see why, because we have the market smiling at us. And let me look at the market here. Probably I'll look at it from the MT4, because most people, you never have this. So this is what I'm telling you, the MT4. That is the 1 hour chart here. And let's look at the 4 hour, because this is interesting swing trading. So I'm looking for the market to pull down a little bit here, because these sell positions were called, and that's the take profit hit. So if the market rally all the way down, this is what I'm looking for, probably when the market opens, you have two scenarios. This is where you're looking for another buy entry around these levels, and your first take profit was going to be here, around the resistance consolidation area, and your second take profit is going to be all the way back to the high. Okay, so we play it safe. We have two scenarios. When the market open, I'm looking for the market to actually continue its drop down to this low. Then we have a potential buy setup, and we will take it to this high. So that is, if we get an entry here and go back to the high, we're looking for some great potential opportunities there. What other market have we talked about? Let me explain what I'm looking for also on the I think I'll talk about the Wall Street breakdown, and I'll talk about the Euro USD also. I think Euro JPY, yeah, for the trades we're holding over next week. So this is the US 30. Where are you? Come back here. That is it here. So this is why I've been selling and buying the lows and selling the high, because we don't have a volume. Even though our eye is telling we have a breakout buy from here, the market can rally because it keeps rejecting 24836, and you can see for the past about 1 month there is no volume in the market. So probably what I would like to see, I want to show you what the weekly is telling me is because of this is the resistance here, but we are looking for a strong resistance at 2576, and once price is able to rally to 2576, that is where I'll be looking to sell way back down for about potential 300 to 600 points. So if we come down to the 1 hour chart, you can see we had a buy here coming in. At the close of Friday, my take profit was hit because I went in a buy here, and my take profit was hit. So if the market opens, I want to see a close above Friday's close for a potential bullish to 234 around this area. Let me show you around this level again. What I'm looking for is price to break here. If price cannot break 25 or the 26 levels, which was the high set, then I'm going to bring or expect the market to come all the way down. And you can see the weekly chart is here, and this is the 4 hour. So we have a whole lot of action going on, you can see. So I'm looking for price to rally back here. So I'll be looking for a potential buy on the Nasdaq, on the US 30, on the German DAX, but I'm going to take only one trade on the strongest of the chart, then it goes away. So I'll be looking for a buy and a sell, but always remember, use your risk parameters. And lastly, I want to give you a breakdown on the Euro JPY and why I held those trades throughout Friday. I didn't call the trade because the take profit hasn't hit. We hit a strong resistance, which was a supply area on the weekly. That is why the trade was taken, and I'm expecting it to drop more for a potential buy setup. So this is the a daily chart here, and this is why we were selling here 1184, you see, and another entry was 1181. So the first take profit is here. This is what it's telling us, but I'm looking for an extension here. Why? Because on the weekly chart, this is why I love swing trading. You can see this was 1184. That is the strong resistance area, supply waiting, orders waiting to fulfill. So if I go here, our stop loss is really tight, and we will never be taken out unless there is a news and there is a spike. But after that, we will have an entry also too, and our risk is small and our reward is big. So our first take profit, as I'm looking for, is 1178 or 1176. But as always, our tool tells us we are looking to come to this area, 1163. From there, I'll be looking for a potential buy. So that is our second take profit, 1163. So if you look at the 1 hour charts, you can see it gave us exactly the sell there, and this is the first take profit, which we haven't even hit. So we'll look at how to manage the trade, but first of all, let me tell you on here. So this is the trade EUR/JPY we're talking about. So this is the scenario, this is the entry for the sell, and this is ETS. So price is actually 115 here. That is a sell confirmation. And then this is first take profit, which we were looking for. So what I'm looking for is price to actually pull a little bit back, drop down based on our weekly chart. We want to see price pull further down, test this area 1163, and if there is an extension 114, then before we look for a potential buy. So hopefully the take profits will be hit, and it's the same scenario for EUR/JPY. I think every update will be made in the group, including when I enter. As always, I wish you a happy trading. Stick to your risk parameters. Look at your lot sizes depending on your account size. Trading is about building wealth consistently and being profitable consistently. It's not a get rich scheme. If you have any question, please feel free to inbox me back. And as always, have a good trading week, and I'll see you at the other side of the road. Have a good week. Bye bye.